guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make this beautiful knotless braided wig. First thing you want to do is to prep your attachment. So I'll be using this Lush double color pre-stretched attachment, scissors, crochet pin, hairbrush, hair cream, shine and jam to get the hair laid. So the first thing you want to do is to start getting and sorting out your attachments. Took out the attachments from the packet and started prepping them up for braids. Now this closure was done by my friend. If you can do it yourself, of course you should. For me, I didn't have that time, so I called my friend. She delivered. So the next thing you want to do is to line the areas you'll be braiding. This is to enable it to be all in line and more precise than arranged, if you get what I mean. So I did that. Preferably you can use chalk or something that could easily clean or wipe off. Unfortunately guys, I had lost the video of braiding these other ones, but those lines basically for you just braid one and leave spaces and braid the other one. Then that space you had left in the following line, you braid in between those spaces so that it covers up. So here what I'm trying to show you guys after cutting off the extra laces is showing you I was basically putting the crochet in between the closure where there are spaces, and if you look closely you would see also that in between is also in between those two braided attachments done, if that makes sense. Yeah, just watch. Alright guys, there are various methods to braid your wigs. There is no particular method, but anyone that you find quite comfortable and easy for you. This method I had used is just placing the attachment. I didn't divide it into three. I just placed it on top of the already crocheted one and then started braiding. Then to add, I collected some extra braids from the ones that is bigger and continue braiding so that they are equal. The second method was taking some parts from the already crocheted attachment and then adding it to the other part, then braiding, if that makes sense. Yeah, make sure you always pin your hand. That was what I was trying to explain to you. Make sure your hands are always very firm when you're braiding so that it doesn't lose. Make sure your hands are there till you can only release your hands when you must have finished plaiting that root, because that root is the critical point when it comes to braided wigs or braiding a wig. Yeah, so you see that I have done, if you look closely, I had covered it by doing that in between, crocheting in between. That's why it has covered all of the closure. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do is start losing my closure to start braiding it. So we'll be doing knotless braid now in this part. So the next thing I did was to bring out my shine and jam so that all the hair will be able to slip together, and then I divided my attachment into tiny parts, pending it could be 4, 5, anything. Then the next thing you want to do is start braiding the closure or the attachment used for the closure. You start by placing it first and then adding. You see how my hand is going on the attachment. You want to put it under first, plait it, and then put the second one. Sometimes you may want to add it again if it's too tiny, add more attachment and continue the process. Like I said earlier, the roots are the most critical point, so you always have to make sure that your hands are firm. In braiding, always remember as a beginner that you have to divide the head into three equal parts before you braid so that you can be able to know what you're doing. And then when you braid a little bit, you start adding the attachments little by little at your own pace. Please note that if one pattern is bigger than the other, you can just cut it and put it under before you continue braiding. Yeah, make sure that your hands are always firm so that it doesn't become loose at some point. I repeated the same process again so that you'll be able to see and understand how I am doing this. In hiding attachment so that it cannot be seen, make sure you always put the attachment that you want to add under and then turn it again and put it on the other hand. If it is bigger, you can still take from one of the pattern and then continue braiding. And then when you're done braiding, you trim and then you put it inside hot water. Then you spray your oil sheen and then your mousse, and then you cut off any extra baby hairs, tint your lace to look all colored and beautiful just as I have done, and then cut off any extra wig cap which I have done there, and voila, your braided wigs be looking really beautiful and pink. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click on the notification bell below. Bye.